In this 125th year of the Auditorium Theatre, we wanted to make sure that we celebrated everything that is Chicago, everything that's great about our wonderful city.
The auditorium has been an establishment that has always been something very magical and very special.
It really holds its own globally as a major artistic performing arts venue. Hats off to Chicago for producing such a great venue that has stood the test of time.
I think it was Goethe who said, architecture is frozen music, and music is liquid architecture. And those two forms of art will always be linked for me and will always have their best example in the auditorium.
I just think that we have a really good gift here with the auditorium being here in the city of Chicago and offering so much.
So many amazing acts have played on this stage. Just if these walls could talk, you know.
So in '41, the war broke out. And at that time, I was one of a trio. We danced together and sang together. But the thrill was when we were told that we could come down here to the auditorium. We did a number, and it was Yankee Doodle Dandy. And it was a thrill because the young men just cheered when they heard their song.
Rod and I have special history. We got engaged backstage during Showboat. 1995 to 1996, here on this stage.
I also had the privilege of playing here for Phantom of the Opera, Miss Saigon, Les Miserables. The first time I played on the stage of the auditorium, I remember walking out on that stage and looking out into the house and seeing those beautiful arches and the lighting, and it took my breath away.
As I sit here in this very special box, this theater for me personally brings very strong feelings of my father. I do recall many a time seeing the Joffrey Ballet with Mr. Arpino and my dad, and Mr. Arpino standing up and yelling, "Bravo, bravo!" The memories I have here from a little girl, you know, coming to see the ballet to our company being on the stage is nothing but magical.
I'm real happy that Too Hot to Handle's here for its 10th year, and that we've been able to do it year after year at the auditorium to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I was just elated, excited beyond all measures that I was going to be performing on the world-renowned Auditorium Theatre stage.
The very first time the orchestra opened with the very famous string presentation from the Handel's Messiah, and then all of a sudden, and I saw people just in these seats right in this theater just lean back and go, "Wait a minute." And I said, "Yeah, welcome Chicago, it's on now."
The audience is on their feet and they're singing too, and they're clapping and they're dancing in the aisles. It's electrifying.
I just think this is a monumental 125 years for an organization not to be surviving but to be thriving is a huge statement to the institution here.
Happy birthday to the Auditorium Theatre.
Happy 125th Auditorium Theatre.
125, love ya.
Your legacy is one to be revered.
Well, very happy birthday, auditorium, and hopefully another happy, healthy 125 more years.